Let me ask you something honest. When was the last time you felt enough? Not excited, not distracted, not chasing the next thing, just enough. Most of us can't answer that. Because even when life is good, we feel something missing. You got the promotion, but now you're stressed about losing it? You're in a relationship, but you're afraid they'll leave. You bought what you wanted, but the excitement faded in days. It's like there's a hole inside that nothing can fill. Buddha saw this 2,600 years ago, and he didn't just see the problem. He found the cure, not through religion, not through belief, through understanding why we suffer, and how to stop creating it. Today, I'm going to show you his answer. It's called the Four Noble Truths. And if you really understand it, it will change how you see everything. The Four Noble Truths are not philosophy, they're not religious doctrine. They're a diagnosis, like a doctor examining a patient. Buddha said, I teach only one thing, suffering, and the end of suffering, that's it. He wasn't interested in gods, heaven, or rituals. He wanted to solve the most important problem of human life. Why do we feel empty? Why do good things never feel like enough? And how do we finally find peace? He spent years searching. He tried pleasure. He tried extreme discipline. He tried everything. And then he found the answer, not out there, but inside the mind. So let's walk through it, step by step, because once you see this clearly, you'll never look at your pain the same way again. The first noble truth is that life contains suffering. Buddha's first truth is simple, but most people misunderstand it. He didn't say life is suffering like everything is terrible. He said, there is suffering in life, and he described three types. First, the suffering of pain. This one is obvious. Physical pain, sickness, aging, death, loss. We all know this kind. Second, the suffering of change. Even good things don't last. That vacation ends. That feeling of success fades. You get the promotion, then you stress about keeping it. This is the suffering of impermanence. And third, the suffering of dissatisfaction. This is the subtle one. Even when nothing is wrong, something feels incomplete. You scroll your phone, you buy something new, you look for the next experience. Why? Because there's an underlying restlessness. Buddha wasn't being pessimistic, he was being honest. If you look closely at your own life, you'll see it. Nothing stays, nothing fully satisfies, everything is in motion. And that creates a background tension in the mind. But here's the key. Buddha didn't stop at the problem, he gave us the cause and the solution. This leads to the second noble truth. The cause of suffering is craving. So, why do we suffer? Buddha said it's not because life is hard. It's because of craving. We are always thirsting for something. There's the craving for pleasure. I want this. I need more. There's the craving for existence. I need to become someone. I need to prove myself. And there's the craving to avoid. I hate this. Make it go away. Let me give you a modern example. You're scrolling Instagram. You see someone on vacation, looking happy. Suddenly, you feel bad about your own life. Why? Because craving arose. I want that. I should have that. Why don't I have that? The photo didn't hurt you. Your reaction to it did. Or think about a relationship. You love someone. That's beautiful. But then you start to cling. Don't leave me. Don't change. Stay exactly like this forever. Now love becomes fear. Because you're attached to something that is, by nature, impermanent. Buddha said, we suffer because we cling to things that cannot be held. We try to freeze life, to control it, to make it permanent. But life is like water. The tighter you grip, the more it slips away. So, the cause of suffering is not life itself. It's our relationship with life. It's the grasping, the clinging, the constant wanting. Now here's the good news. The third noble truth, the end of suffering is possible. Buddha said suffering can end, not by running away from life, not by getting everything you want, but by letting go of craving. When you stop clinging, suffering stops. This doesn't mean you become emotionless or cold. It means you learn to experience life without grasping at it. You can enjoy things without needing to own them forever. You can love people without trying to control them. You can feel sadness without drowning in it. This state, where craving ends, Buddha called nirvana. In simple terms, it means peace, not because everything is perfect, but because your mind is no longer at war with reality. You stop fighting what is, and in that surrender, you find freedom. So, how do you actually do this? That brings us to the fourth noble truth, the path to end suffering. Buddha gave us a practical, 8-step path. He called it the Noble Eightfold Path. Think of it as training for the mind. It has 3 parts. The first part is wisdom. This starts with right view, which means seeing life as it is, impermanent and interconnected. Then there's right intention, which is about choosing kindness and letting go of harm, greed, and ill will. The second part is ethical conduct, our behavior. This includes right speech, speaking truthfully, kindly, and helpfully. It includes right action, acting with integrity and not harming others. And it includes right livelihood, earning your living in a way that doesn't cause suffering. The third and final part is mental discipline, or mind training. This involves right effort, cultivating positive states and letting go of negative ones. It involves right mindfulness, paying attention and being present with what's happening right now. And it includes right concentration, training your mind through meditation and focus. This isn't about being perfect, it's about practice. Every day, you have choices. Will you react or respond? Will you cling or let go? Will you judge or understand? Buddha said the path is like walking, one step at a time. Not because you're broken, but because you're waking up. So, what can you do today? Here's a simple practice. Notice your craving. Just once today, when you feel restless, dissatisfied, or wanting something, just pause. Ask yourself, what am I craving right now? What am I trying to hold on to? What am I trying to avoid? You don't have to fix it, just see it, because awareness is the first step. When you see craving clearly, it begins to lose its grip. Buddha didn't promise you a life without pain. He promised you a life without unnecessary suffering. The Four Noble Truths are not a belief system. They are a mirror. Look into your own experience. See the truth for yourself, and when you do, you'll find something more valuable than happiness. You'll find peace. You are not broken. You are waking up. Suffering is not life's fault. It's caused by craving and clinging. But suffering can end when we let go. Buddha gave us a clear path. Understand, live ethically, and train the mind. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content like this. Take care.